Today I want to make a video why business information technology is better than business administration. Sorry for saying that, just my opinion, because I love a business information technology. So I try to convince you that business information technology is great. And hopefully you're also gonna love business information technology like I do. So let's start. To make clear why business information technology is better than business administration, I would like to start with the first point, and this is in my opinion one of the biggest reasons why business information technology has a bigger future than business administration, and the reason is so-called the accessibility to the labor market. So I'm talking here from my standing view as a, let's call it, German citizen, or let's call it from the standing view of labor market here in Germany. And we in Germany have the so-called Positivliste. And the Positivliste shows the expertise the German labor market needs to fill, and especially the IT market is highly recommended. We need good educated people here in Germany. We don't have much working force, we don't have much students who have passed information technology studies, but this is a point I'm going to show you later to understand what I mean. And Germany wants to optimize the whole industry. That's why the German government was the first one who has invited the word Industry 4.0. So if you don't know what Industry 4.0 is, Industry 4.0 means that Germany or other countries who also tries to make the same idea like Germany also has, is to optimize the whole industrial system, which also has a great impact on the economic field, which has also great impact on the medical field, on the public field. So you can imagine Industry 4.0 just describes that the whole society has to be digitalized. So this is a huge project. It would cost trillions of euros to make it come true, this wish, and we need good educated people, which we don't have. And that is the reason why all the working field, especially in the working field of information technology, which is also related to business information technology, we need good educated people. And that is the reason why the German labor market is open-minded to hire people outside Europe. So that is the first point why business information technology is better than business administration, because on the other hand we have too many people who have studied business administration. And we in Germany also make like this kind of joke that we say it's difficult to translate it 101 in English, but we in Germany say something like, if you don't know what you study, in the most cases you study something with arts or you study business administration. I want to help you to understand why the demand for good educated people with programming skills is highly increasing. And the reason for it is, and this is I think simply to explain, that on the average, only 30% of all students who study computer science, who study business information technology, or maybe it's also sometimes called business information systems, are passing those studies. So to make the numbers a little bit comparable, for example, in the year 2020, we had in Germany 50,000 students in business administration, and on the other side we had in the same year only 14,000 students in business information technology who have passed those studies. The more difficult it is to achieve something, the higher are also the rewards. And this is also the reason why, in my opinion, business information technology is much more attractive if you are somebody who want to have a great career, who want to have a great income. Maybe you should decide to study business information technology. And I think the third point is the one of the most obvious points, and the point is that the technology is the future, right? So if you have read some kind of science fiction books, or you're a fan of science fiction movies or whatever, so you have seen like a lot of things where we thought we need like maybe 50, maybe 100 years, but they become our reality. So for example, I was also fascinated about the idea of exoskelets, and we also have exoskelets. Maybe they're not working in the same way like we know it from the Matrix movies, like in the last scene when they were fighting this kind of I don't know how to say, drones or whatever they're called. I'm sorry, I don't know their names properly, but you know what I mean. So what is the conclusion now? So if you take the first point, the accessibility to the labor market, the second point, if you take a close look that we only have, let's say, each year 40,000 students who passes business information technology studies, and on the other side we have like around 50,000 students who passes the business administration studies. And if you take the third point, that we are already living in the future and that we highly need good educated people with programming skills, I think if you have the decision between business information technology and business administration, and you take a little bit of courage and you take a little bit of discipline and you have a little interest into technology itself, I would highly recommend you to take the risk to learn business information technology. I have done a lot of videos on my channel, or let's say a few, okay, about business information technology, about business information systems, which are both the same, but they are called sometimes different. Don't worry, they are the same. So you can check those videos out, and I would say, like always, vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. See you in the next video. I wish you a great day. Peace.